Just excited about to be playing. I don't think it was a perfect game from our standpoint. I think you saw a team that forced things and, just first game jitters in the first half. And honestly, I don't think that we executed well on either end of the court. So it just both ends kind of hurt each other. So it was good to get to halftime and to see what our team would do when we tried to get them a little bit more focused on the defensive end and obviously more focused on taking care of the basketball. And what you saw in the second half was, I think, a great response by a team that wasn't happy with how they played in the first half. And I thought we saw, a really solid second half performance by our team.
Coach, I think from my spot in the press row, I could see you wanting to pull your hair out with the 13 first half turnovers, just 2 in the second half. Was that an emphasis at the break just to say, take care of the ball?
Yeah, it was almost at every timeout. We were talking about it. I think on one of the first timeouts, we had 8 in the first quarter. At the end of the first quarter, we had 8. So, and we had 19 points. So imagine if you just scale that back a little bit. And I think the halftime talk was a little bit about our defensive intensity on ball screens. We gave up, we just settled. We acted like we couldn't get through them. We didn't fight hard enough to play the scheme that we wanted to. So the emphasis was, quit settling for that. Like, it's fine if we have to change our scheme, but let's try really hard, harder than we have, and see if that works. And it did. We came out and we were really much more aggressive on the defensive end, and that translated into some easy baskets. Clearly 2 turnovers in the second half showed you that our players really responded well and knew that, we're good on offense. We move the ball really well. What you have is just players trying to make plays, sometimes too much, too often. They try to force a few things. Certainly in a first game scenario, you're going to get some forced plays, and that's what you saw in the first half. And I thought we settled down and had some really good movement in the second.
You talked a few times during the offseason at media day just about the growth that Bella has kind of gone through and just her development. She comes out with a career high tonight. Just what did you see from her? And is that just kind of what you've seen all offseason and what she did tonight?
Yes. I'm really happy it's translated into game, but she has been so intentional in her workouts and committed to working on whatever we ask her to. And, she might want to work on her outside shot. And we've been real strict on some fundamentals that she has to do every single day. Her confidence level is growing every single day. We all have to deal with that some too, but it's a good thing. It's really good to have that kind of energy and confidence in the gym. But her talent is just tapping the level that she can go to. She has a long way to go, but she's so much more confident with the ball. She doesn't turn it over. She has some patience with her decision making when she gets the ball in her hands. And again, she's come so far, and it's a credit to how hard she's worked and how committed she's been. So, and I think there's a lot more in her tank. So we're excited about her future.
I don't know if there's such thing as a quiet 22 points, but if there was, it's probably what Charlize did today. I mean, just kind of a home first half, and then you look up and she's got 22 and is 6 of 7 from the field in the second half. Is that just a testament to almost what people have come to expect from her in the sense that she's just going to score? It's just going to come in whatever way she chooses almost.
That's a really good comment and observation. I do think she has some, I think what you overlook is her playmaking abilities everywhere on the court. There's not any part of the game where she's not exceptional. She can pass it, she can handle it, she can rebound it, she can guard any position on the floor. And but shot making is a whole nother talent, and she can do it in any way there as well. She gets to the rim, when her three's working, she's pretty unstoppable. She's got to get her feet under her. She hasn't been here that long. She's got to get comfortable with what we're trying to do. We've got to put her in position to make the plays that she can make. But that is a great example of a player that you can pretty much count on her putting the ball in the basket every night she steps on the floor.
Tara Wallach made her college debut as a starter. How do you think she handled the spotlight?
I'm so excited for Tara. Her folks are here. Her parents are here from Canada, so we're excited that they got to see her first start. She's been the one I've been talking about. I just have been so impressed with her, her IQ, obviously her talent. Her body is such a Pac-12 body. Her talent, her ability to score with her back to the basket, her 3-point shot. She's just got the versatility that we need in our wing position. But she's also so coachable. And she's another one that has whatever she is right now, which is already pretty good as a freshman. She's going to get a lot better. And the thing that you like about her is that she's not afraid of this moment. She's not afraid of that start. She really has a lot of confidence to be able to step in and play with other players and let the game come to her and really succeed in that.
So Jamie mentioned earlier about Charlize's success scoring more in the second half. I was wondering, was that intentional or was that a coaching decision? Do you guys try and get her more involved or that just come naturally?
Well, I mean, we turned it over so much in the first half, you would never know when and where she would have gotten shots. Our offense it's not equal opportunity. I mean, but if you can do certain things, there's opportunities to do those. So Charlize has opportunities to post up. We have plays that allow her to post up, a mismatch there. She's great coming off ball screens. There's a lot of those in our offense. If they go under, which they did on ball screens tonight, 3-point shot was there available. She's one of those that's not afraid to take those shots. So it's very intentional to get her looks. We did set up some things that got her some, I think the baskets that she got in the first half, but it was really, I think, more of she knows when she's scoring, she knows when she hasn't played well, and she's a great competitor, and she kind of fixed herself at halftime and came out. And I don't think she wanted she's too good a player to let herself play like she did in the first half.
Then could you touch on what was the impact of having fans like? What was that like having fans back?
It just felt great. And, I appreciate our marketing department to have done the banner and let our players get those pictures and in front of fans and have that last moment of talking about last year. And like we said, we need to put that to bed now, and that needs to be in the rafters, and we need to be working this year to see if we can put another number on that banner. But the fans on top of that, the band, the cheer, the dance, the tried and true fans that have been there, the few of them that have been there when we weren't very good. And now I thought we had some good student athletes. There were a lot of athletes and students there. So it's a great first game. It's our job to put a great product on the floor and to make people fall in love with this team. And we're going to keep doing that. And as we do that, I hope we keep getting good fans and growing our fan base.
Austin Getz, go ahead, Austin.
Hey, Coach, you guys really ran up the score in the exhibition games, and there might have been maybe a little bit of a question if that kind of offensive output would stand up against stiffer competition. And through one game, at least it has, you guys put up almost 90 points. I mean, you got to feel great about your offense, I would imagine.
Well, I especially feel good about it knowing that Johanna's not here. And I think I thought we were a little bit stuck in mud in the first half. And maybe that was because we didn't have them quite prepared to change our lineup like that. Yo got most of the reps. Tara didn't get as many reps with the starters, or doesn't, over the course. Now she got the last 2 or 3 days worth, but Yo just left. So, that might've been a little bit of our slow start. I think our dependence on Yo being able to knock down shots when people play pick and roll defense like this team did tonight, real soft and under. When we didn't have that, I think that forced some of our players to do too much or try to do too many things. But it's exciting to see us be able to adjust. And even if we're struggling, we're still putting 20 points every quarter, which is kind of our goal, to get to 20 every quarter. Now we want to do 20 every quarter in Pac-12 too. So we know the challenges are out there, but I do think our players will get more and more confident in what we're running. And I think we'll we'll begin to execute. And I think we're making believers of our players, understanding that if they execute, the points will come.